Once upon a time, there was an evil forest known as the Shadowwood that trapped travelers who dared to enter its boundaries. No one who entered the forest ever returned, and many stories of terror and terror abounded about the horrors that awaited those who dared to enter. One day, a brave young man named Jack decided to venture into the Shadowwood to discover its secrets and hopefully put an end to the evil that plagued the forest. Jack was a skilled warrior, but even he was not prepared for what he was about to face. As he entered the forest, Jack was immediately struck by the eeriness that surrounded him. The trees were twisted and gnarled, and a thick mist covered the ground. He soon realized that he was being watched by unseen eyes, and he could hear strange whispers and laughter in the distance. Despite his growing fear, Jack pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets of the Shadowwood. As he made his way deeper into the forest, Jack came across a group of travelers who had become trapped within the forest. They warned him of the evil that lurked within the Shadowwood, and told him of a powerful sorceress who controlled the forest and all who entered it. Jack was determined to defeat the sorceress and put an end to her evil once and for all. However, as he continued on his journey, Jack soon discovered that the sorceress was not the only evil that lay within the Shadowwood. Strange creatures roamed the forest, preying on the trapped travelers and adding to the terror that pervaded the air. Jack was forced to fight for his life, using all of his skills and wits to survive. As he battled his way through the forest, Jack discovered that the sorceress was not just any ordinary witch, but a powerful and malevolent being who had been trapping travelers for centuries. She had gained her power from the suffering of those she had trapped, and she had no intention of letting Jack or anyone else leave the forest alive. Despite the odds against him, Jack was determined to defeat the sorceress and put an end to her evil once and for all. He faced the sorceress in a final showdown, battling her with all his strength and skill. The sorceress was a formidable opponent, but in the end, Jack emerged victorious. With the sorceress defeated, the Shadowwood was no longer a place of fear and terror. The trapped travelers were freed, and the forest became a place of peace and beauty once again. Jack was hailed as a hero, and his bravery was remembered for generations to come. And so, the story of Jack and the evil forest that trapped travelers became a legend, passed down from one generation to the next. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of places, there is always hope, and that courage and determination can conquer even the greatest of evils. This is the tale of the evil forest that traps travelers, a story filled with twists and turns, danger and bravery. May it serve as a reminder of the power of the human spirit and the triumph of good over evil. Years passed, and the tale of Jack and the evil forest that trapped travelers was forgotten by many. However, there were still those who remembered the story and warned travelers to stay away from the Shadowwood. Despite these warnings, there were still those who were curious and brave enough to venture into the forest. One such traveler was a young woman named Lily. She had heard the story of Jack and the evil forest, and she was determined to find out if it was true. She was brave, but she was also foolish, for she did not believe that the Shadowwood could truly be as dangerous as the stories made it out to be. Lily entered the forest, eager to explore its secrets. However, she soon realized that she had made a grave mistake. The forest was just as dark and foreboding as the stories had warned, and she was soon lost within its twisted maze of trees. As she stumbled through the forest, Lily was suddenly confronted by a pack of strange creatures. They were unlike anything she had ever seen before, with glowing eyes and razor-sharp teeth. Lily was terrified, but she refused to give up. She fought against the creatures with all her might, but she was soon overpowered and captured. Lily was taken to the sorceress, who was revealed to be the same evil being that Jack had defeated years before. the sorceress had returned, and she was once again trapping travelers within the Shadow Wood. Lily was horrified, for she knew that her fate was sealed. But just as the sorceress was about to cast her final spell, something unexpected happened. Jack appeared, as if by magic. He had been watching over the Shadow Wood, waiting for the day when the sorceress would return. Together, Jack and Lily fought against the sorceress and her minions. The battle was fierce, and it seemed that the sorceress would be victorious once again. But then, a miracle occurred. The spirits of the travelers who had been trapped within the Shadow Wood for so many years rose up and joined the battle, fighting alongside Jack and Lily. With their combined strength, Jack and Lily were finally able to defeat the sorceress once and for all. The Shadow Wood was purged of its evil, and the travelers who had been trapped within its boundaries were finally free. Lily and Jack left the Shadow Wood, their hearts filled with joy and relief. They knew that they had accomplished something truly remarkable, and that their names would be remembered for generations to come. And so, the story of Jack and Lily, and the evil forest that trapped travelers, became a legend once again, a tale of bravery, determination, and the triumph of good over evil.